are back with another video. This is a special video. You feel me? Somebody said that first of all, he talks about why Donald Trump, you feel me, why it's his time in 2024 instead of Ron DeSantis. Definitely wanna because I had reacted to a video. I think it was Trump's birthday. Somebody was interviewing and somebody said something about Ron DeSantis. I don't know much about Ron DeSantis, so if anybody knows anything about him, would y'all please comment down below or just show me something. I'm going to be doing my own research, of course, but I want to know more about Ron DeSantis. I'm sure I'll know some in this video, but somebody has said that this is an ex-Secret Service agent of Obama's. I'm pretty sure somebody said that. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure somebody said that this is an ex-Secret Service agent. And his videos are pretty good. So if y'all have any other videos, make sure y'all comment down below and let it be known with a link or title. You feel me? So I can look it up and here's some more. But let's get in the video.
Now we understand that DeSantis is probably getting in this race next week. Originally, it was going to be exploratory committee. Then he changed that. I mean, it's like, come on, I hate the exploratory committee period of this whole nonsense.
Right.
Yeah, I know. We all know what you're doing. It's just such a certain male gesture comes to mind. But in any event, he's going to actually just come out there and announce it. He's going to own it. And it's on. You know, to me, it's exciting as like somebody who gets to cover this stuff. I'm excited.
Somebody said that he's good for I think somebody said he's good for governor, but not president. I'm pretty sure somebody said
to see it
that.
start going in earnest. And it's still very tricky, very, very tricky for him. He was desperate to get that, Trump base, and they only have eyes for one man. And you can see him struggling with how to wrest them away from him. And to me, it keeps coming back to the Bill Maher statement of why would they go to see the cover band when they could still see the original right there? Like the original's there.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you're not. Listen, I live in Florida, so I have a really obviously not unique. There's 20 million people, but I'm probably Shapiro's down here too. But I get both sides of it. Ron DeSantis is hands down the best governor I've ever seen in my lifetime. Anywhere. I've lived in Maryland, New York.
See what I mean? That's what a lot of people said in the last video, was that he's a real good governor, but they don't think that he's got it to be president.
Hands down the best governor I've ever seen in my lifetime. Anywhere. I've lived in Maryland, New York, Georgia. I've been all over. I've never seen a guy come in and change a state so rapidly. I've been down here 8 years. When I first came down here, this was, make no mistake, was absolutely a swing, if not swinging blue state. That's over. The state is now, nothing's permanent, but for now and in the not too distant future, is in the red column, right? A lot of that is due to DeSantis and Trump. So getting that out of the way, because I'm not one of these guys on the radar has to, this stuff on Twitter with pro DeSantis and pro Trump people, I had to mute like 100 people. I can't take it. I'm not really interested. I think primaries are a good thing. I've been in them. I think they keep candidates frosty. I mean, I've got the evidence, right? I mean, remember President John McCain? No, you don't. That's right, because Bush was in a primary with him and won. You remember President Hillary Clinton? Oh, that's right. You don't remember her either, because Barack Obama was in a feisty primary and won. Remember President Marco? Oh, you don't remember that either, because Trump was in a primary and won. So a primary is a good thing. I'm not getting into the back and forth with them because I love both guys. I support President Trump. I have, and I've got good reasons for it. I met the guy. I know the guy differently. I'm not name dropping. I don't give a damn about it. I don't need to do that. What do I need to name drop for? Who cares? I got my own show. I'm just telling you. The guy.
See, I want to meet Trump one day. I keep on saying that. I want to meet him one day. I've been doing my research. I've been watching a lot of videos. I've been doing a lot, and I don't know. Trump seems like a cool dude. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? Probably get a lot of hate, of course, always. But he seems like
give a damn about it. I don't need to do that. What do I need to name drop for? Who cares? I got my own show. I'm just telling you. The guy is ferociously loyal, and that doesn't matter. Because I don't want to date the guy. I want a conservative. A lot of people out there, I think Ron DeSantis has an amazing political career. Amazing. And I'll tell you right now, if it wasn't for President Trump, I would be donating to the guy and knocking on doors for him. I just think it's Trump's time now. And I'll tell you why. Other flaws, you think? I mean, everybody gets that. He gets it himself, right? But here's the thing. I've been with this guy. I've been with dinners with him. I've been in the Oval Office with him over and over. He is a deal maker, man, and he gets it. And I mean this in a material, tangible sense, not some kind of otherworldly nonsense. Oh, he's a deal maker. So no. Forget all. When someone gets in his ear and says to him, and some people take this as a downside, I don't, because I'm sick of being lied to by people who win the presidency and then do jack, okay? When they whisper in his ear and go, hey, Mr. President, the conservatives got you elected. They want you to show up at the pro-life rally. Here's what he doesn't do. Can we take a poll on that? No doubt the man loves polls, but if the right people are in his ear, he will do conservative stuff. And he doesn't listen to anybody if you tell him otherwise. And he takes advice from some people who, some weren't, but most of the people he takes advice from guide him in the right direction. I'll give you one quick example of what I mean. Why is it we've had Republican presidents, Bush, Reagan, all of them, we never had the Abraham Accords? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. I'll answer the question. I've traveled all over the Middle East in my prior line of work. We were told for decades by idiots in D.C. who weren't outsiders like Trump, you're never going to get peace without a deal with the Palestinians. Don't even bother. John Kerry's on tape saying totally forget about it. Don't even, you can look it up. You guys can watch it yourself, right? Don't do it. Trump came into office and said, why not? Well, because it can't happen. Well, why not? Well, because everybody says it can't happen. Yeah, but I don't really give a damn. I'm just going to go cut a deal myself. And he did it. He was told the same thing about tax cuts. You're never going to get that. Reconciliate, too much of a pain in the ass. Let's focus on other stuff.
So basically, it's more so of people telling another person, oh, they ain't going to go get it. They ain't going to do this and going to do that. And he making it happen.
Tax cuts. You're never going to get that. Reconciliate, too much of a pain in the ass. Let's focus on other stuff. The economy grew at 3% for the first time in 8 years. Listen, is the guy a doctrinaire conservative? Megan, you've interviewed him. You know he's not. Is he sitting there, reading, old books by, National Review writers back in the 80s? No, he's not doing that. But the guy is always looking to cut a deal, and he's good at it. And I think he deserves another 4 years. The guy got screwed. Yeah, and I'll tell you something I've told.
So he's about the business and getting things done for America that a lot of other presidents hasn't did. And I feel like if a person is doing that, why wouldn't you vote for him to make America, great? I didn't want to be corny and say great again. But, you know what I'm saying, it's more so of you getting things done instead of, oh, well, this hasn't been done in this amount of time. This hasn't been done in this. It's more so of, okay, I'm about to try. I'm about to at least try to get it done. I mean,
I've told him personally, and he knows that I'm not sharing anything out of turn. We got to get a hold of the tweets, and it's distracting. And a story I told his team that I'll tell you is it's not that I personally mind it. I don't care, as you can tell. I just say what the hell I want, so I don't really give a damn. Doesn't bother me at all. The problem is, I got to defend this stuff. So you were at Fox. I was at Fox. Before I was a show host, I was a contributor. So you're going on, Megan, and let's say the Trump tax cuts pass, and they're like, hey, Dan, it's Cavuto, whatever. Can you come on and talk about the Trump tax cuts? Yeah, cool. That's great. Total policy win. And then a tweet goes out about something like, whatever, Kanye, and you're like, oh, hey, Dan, a different topic, Kanye. So I would tell him, I'm like, Mr. President, it's not that it's hurting you, not me. I'll go on and talk about whatever. I don't care. I don't know anybody anything. But you're distracting from your agenda. So that's kind of the downside. But having said that, we had a more conservative 4 years. I can't. Now, not with Bush. We got Medicare Part D and all this other crap. I mean, this is the first guy to show up and actually do stuff. So, and the regulatory reform and all that.
But a lot of people look at other things. Like, y'all got to think, like, regardless, like, people, we all make mistakes as human beings. There hasn't been not one perfect president. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about having like a straight, clean ass slate of doing everything right, making everybody happy. But there's a president that's actually trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? And when you have people constantly knocking you down and people constantly talking, at least things are getting done. And I feel like a lot of people don't look at that. People always look at the negative instead of looking at the positive or trying to move forward from the past. And I feel like that's one thing that you have to do is those things. And why wouldn't you want to support anything of making America? You know, we live in America. Like some people are watching this, obviously probably not in America. I've had plenty of people, you know, watching videos, and I definitely appreciate that. But for the people that living in America, like, why wouldn't you want, you know what I'm saying, a great country? What has, I want to know, I want to ask, what has, and this is for everybody to respond to, what has Joe Biden did for you and your family while he's been president? That's the question that I have.
And you know what I like about the next 4 years? People say as a downside, oh, he's not going to be running for re-election. Oh, great. Yeah. You got DeSantis on the bench and a bunch of other ringers, and then you got a guy who doesn't have to worry about re-election. We clean the entire federal government. I told this guy, I said it to his face and on my show the other day, fire everyone. If you have not pledged allegiance to the Constitution, I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, I don't care about your politics. I was an agent with Democrats who did a great job. If you cannot do that and your right hand goes up, I pledge allegiance to the Democrat Party or any party. Get them out of the government right now. Fire everyone. Fire their dogs. Fire their kids. Fire their kids' kids. In your will, make sure you leave to Don Trump Jr. the will to run for president and fire their kids later. And you send a message and we'll clean this mess up. But I think he deserves another shot.
A Trump DeSantis ticket would be so interesting for Republicans because, yes, it's Trump. So even the Never Trumpers would, well, not the Never Trumpers, they're Democrats now, but the National Review type Republicans who are real Republicans but don't like Trump, they'd be interested in that. They'd certainly vote for that over a Joe Biden ticket. And then you're setting the other guy who you love up for a term, you know, in the not too distant future. Yes, it's two white guys, but Republicans don't care about that. So that could be very interesting, and we'll see.
So why not? I don't know. I don't know about Ron DeSantis, and I want to ask this question. I'm letting y'all know I don't know about Ron, but why not? Why not have Donald? Well, they may see different views, though. That's the thing. I was about to say, but why not have Donald Trump run and have Ron DeSantis as the VP? Would that be a thing, or I don't know. This is just a question. Like, I don't want to, piss nobody off, but
see whether DeSantis is. I think Trump is open
Never
to it.
happened.
I don't know about DeSantis.
I'd be
you
stunned.
don't think so?
I'd be shocked.
Why?
Yeah, I'd be shocked. I don't think it's on the Trump end. I don't. He
just likes him too much?
I don't. Yeah, I just think that. Well, no. And here's the thing about Trump. Like I told you before, he's a deal maker. The one thing about Trump, and I think you know this too, you know him in a different way in the audience, kind of like I know. The thing about Trump is, for 5 or 6 years, you can go on Twitter and call Trump the worst names possible. And the minute you say something nice about him, it's right? He will forgive you. Everybody thinks he's like this asshole who holds grudges. But trust me, he does not. He is a deal maker. He had dinner with Mitt Romney, was considering him for Secretary of State after Romney just pilloried this guy. Why?
Look what Ted Cruz said about him.
Right. They hated each other.
Damn.
Hated each other. And what happened? Trump is not like that. People don't understand. They think of him as this like.
So I think it's more of people see Trump, talk about Trump, and they're not even knowing him as a person because they never met him. So it's just one of those things. Like, you never met him.
What happened? Trump is not like that. People don't understand. They think of him as this like out of control, blood dripping from his fangs, nuts. From his teeth, nut job. You should have said nut job.
You might say he has blood coming out of his wherever. I know many of you make money freelancing or running a solo small business. You probably love the flexibility and control, but hate the crushing busy work. You could hire a bunch of different people, like a CPA, a bookkeeper, even an attorney, and end up paying thousands of dollars a month. Or you could use Collective. Collective is an all-in-one financial solution for freelancers, contractors, and self-employed entrepreneurs. Collective handles all of your corporate formation and compliance paperwork, your taxes, your bookkeeping, your accounting, even your payroll. If you've already made money this year, but you don't have an S-Corp election, right now through June 30th. Collective can save you thousands on tax.
Okay. But look, so with the question, I do want to know y'all thoughts on the questions I had all throughout the video. If y'all didn't watch the video, please watch the video because I did have some interesting questions on how y'all felt about certain things. But I do feel like it is Donald Trump's time, and I feel like everybody else should agree with that. If you want, and I never thought I would, say this because I don't really know as far as I just got into politics and stuff like that. But if you think that it's, you know what I'm saying, is Donald Trump's time, and I think that it's Donald Trump's time to make America, great, and to make it better. I feel like that's definitely something that's needed to be done is to make America great, you know what I'm saying, and make it better because especially, and that's the question I had asked, what has Joe Biden did for you? You know what I'm saying? What has he done? I want to know. There's a lot of people that, I'm going to subscribe to the Democrats, and, what has he done? You know what I'm saying? For the people that's still watching, what has he done? That's what I want to know. And the other question that I definitely had was, go watch the video. You feel me? Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and watching this reaction. More from Dan. Make sure y'all comment down below, please. Definitely want to check out some more. You feel me? Cool dude. Catch y'all next one.